Hi, I just wanted to say I am so sorry that this video has taken me so long to get up and going. But we had some recording issues and we had some sound issues, and we're getting everything up and going and my show up and going, and we just want everything to be perfect. So this is not the first time I shot this video, but we're trying to get everything to you as soon as possible and develop things as nicely as possible. We want the best product out there for you as we can, that I can and that my team can. I'm going to do another deeper video of why I've left the sort of public life or anything and where I've been. But because they said I was going to do a Q&A a few weeks ago, I thought I'd get that out right away. And if my voice sounds kind of scratchy, it's because I just had a very spicy salad. And I'm also really cold. And since it's been so long, I actually lost some of the questions that you've asked me. So I have some of them written down, and others I just remember reading, but I don't necessarily have them. And we'll go from there. And if I forgot any that you did ask me, write them underneath the video once it's up, and I will get to them as soon as possible. And I'm so sorry that it's taken me so long. And hopefully this one will be better and work out. Okay? So let's get going. Okay, so my favorite place to vacation. Anywhere in Europe, but particularly France. I love Paris. My favorite hotel is in France, the Trinity Palace. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. Obviously, I'm not French. But it's across the street from Versailles. It's where Marie Antoinette was actually living prior to the Reformation, and it's actually where she was taken. She wasn't living in Versailles at the time, so it's a separate palace. It's a really magical place. I really love it. I like Dubai. I like Abu Dhabi. So those are my favorite places. I love Holland. I love Europe. Abu Dhabi's in Europe, but so my favorite color always changes. It was pink for my entire life. Probably now it's gray. Is that? And I'm not saying that for a mood. I just, it's gray. And you know what? I like blush too. I like that. I like the color blush. So see, my favorite color is still pink. I like pink, and I like blush and gray. Do I watch any other YouTubers? And if so, who are my favorites? So it changes. I was never a big YouTube watcher. Until probably the last year. And depending on, I guess, unlike a lot of people, you go to YouTube in order to get information about certain things that you're going through in life at that time. So right now, I'm converting into a vegan diet. So I watch a lot of videos on veganism, and so right now it's probably Dr. Mona Von, the vegan zombie. I like Elle Artistry. She seems super, super sweet. I like the Young Turks, believe it or not. I don't really watch any beauty ones. I used to watch Tati a lot, but I haven't in a very long time. But she seems nice. But yeah, so right now a lot of vegan, anything involving the vegan diet, I pretty much will watch. Another question I did get asked a lot, and some of the I'm gonna skip over some. I did get asked a lot of questions that they did diverge on each other, or they were similar. So I got asked a lot in general about, am I on a diet? What diet am I on? And particularly, I was asked a lot if I am a vegan. And since then, I have posted different things to my Twitter and my Instagram about vegan food. And I'm on the, it turns out that I'm actually at that point where I'm going vegan. I say I am a vegetarian that doesn't eat dairy, just because I think being a vegan, that's a lifestyle. And I don't think I'm not a title person with anything. I don't like anything I don't like anything with the title. So even if I am a full vegan, I'm gonna stick with I'm a vegetarian that doesn't eat dairy. I haven't eaten dairy in probably 10 years. And I've always liked vegetables. I haven't eaten red meat or pork since I was a child, just because I don't like it. And I started noticing that I was kind of having like almost an allergic reaction when I was eating chicken, and I only really did that and I was only really eating the chicken for protein. So it was kind of like, well, what am I doing here? What's the point? And I want to do another video about diets in general, and kind of different things that I've gone through over the years with food in general. But so my cousin's been a vegan the majority of her life, so making the transition has been easy for me. It's actually been a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And again, but I want to do another video where I get deeper into that. So I got asked a lot of questions about particular surgeries I've had. If you saw me unbossed, you saw bits and pieces. We didn't go too deeply into specifically what I've had done. I think just overall the amount. So I was asked about what particular implant size I have, which is 800 cc's silicone right now. And again, so I was asked about nose jobs, that sort of thing. So I think what I'm going to do is a series of videos about specific surgeries, because the majority of the surgeries I've had have been on one body part over and over and over again. So I have quite a bit of experience with certain surgeries. What's my daily life like? So right now I am actually in aesthetics school. I really felt like I needed to get some sort of an education behind me. So in order to do that, that takes up the majority of my day. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day, and I sit in traffic for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I'm in school for 5 hours, and that's been my day for about the last, I guess, almost 7-8 months, and I've got another month or two to go. But after school, some days it's to the gym, other days it's home. Home, I would much prefer. I do not like going to the gym. It's something I have to do, but don't like that. Will I be editing my own videos? No. I am not tech savvy. So other people will be editing my videos, at least for now. And believe me, you're going to thank me for that in the long run. What is my favorite TV show, and what am I currently watching? So I just finished watching, if you want to get really current, I just turned it off, The View. So I will watch The View, at least the Hot Topics, every single day. But my favorite TV show is probably House of Cards. I love anything political. I love British documentaries. I love the show on, it's on Showtime, called The Circus. Anything really documentary based, I really like. And I'm not someone that really, I'm not someone that likes to do the shows weekly. I'm a binge watcher. So when I will wait until a season is done before I actually watch a show, and I will watch it all at once. I'm very impatient. Another show I did like was The Good Fight, that spin-off of The Good Wife. That was pretty good too. And there's so many good shows right now. What is my favorite? So I like Thai food. Thai food is my favorite. Really anything chocolate, to be quite honest with you. That's really what my favorite thing is. Anything chocolate. What music do I listen to? Really anything. I will listen to a lot of Europop, a lot of dance, a lot of kind of cheesy, like the Saturdays. Like really cheesy kind of poppy music. I love a lot of Latin music. 80s, 90s. Now I have Spice Girls in my head for some reason. La 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 la. What is my dream car? You know what I'm liking right now? Probably a Tesla. I'd probably like a Tesla, like a white Tesla. I don't know which model it is, though. Not the real little one. Well, you know what? They're supposed to be having a really sporty one coming out, like a brand new one that's like it's the speed of a race car. that looks cool. What advice would I give to a girl wanting big lips and big implants and wants to be perfect? Okay, so what I would say to anyone wanting surgery is just to make sure that you are doing it for yourself and think about it thoroughly. Don't make the decision quickly. And do your research. So not only about the procedure, but which doctor, get more than one consultation. So seek advice. But really make sure you're doing it for yourself. If it's going to make you happy, that's what matters at the end of the day. So if anyone is saying don't do it, you shouldn't do it, who cares? It's about you. Maybe they're right. Maybe in a few years you'll have a different mindset on something you've had done. Well, you know what? Because this has happened to me with many things I've had done surgery-wise. You reflect and you wish you hadn't done it, or you reflect and you wish you went to another surgeon, or you done the surgery in a different way. The fact of the matter is that was years past. You don't have the mindset you do now. So it's a lesson learned, and you can't turn back time, and you can only move forward at this point. So if it sounds like someone is trying to give advice to someone on not to get the big lips and the big implants, from this question, that's kind of what I'm getting. And I would never say to anyone, listen, don't do it. It's because it's someone else's body. So, you know, who are we to tell anyone what to do with their body? The big lips, unless it's implants, it's reversible. And I mean, really, breast implants at the end of the day, that's reversible as well. And if someone's young, chances are they will want the big implants and they'll want to go smaller later. I've been through that. Do you think the way America views the LBGTQ community has improved? LBGTQ community has improved, but not fast enough. And I almost think we're regressing. But I think that we're regressing almost in a lot of subjects nowadays. You know, I lived in LA for many years, so I felt we were advancing much more than when I moved to Georgia and realized it's a regional thing, that you are not going to get the same viewpoint from someone looking at the LBGTQ community from Georgia that you are in LA or New York. I mean, you can find those people, but the vast majority, it's a much more conservative place. And I hadn't been in a conservative type of atmosphere since I was a child. So I've definitely seen a different way of life out here. We need better health insurance for sure. I wish that there was a way that we could say that people were eligible to get the same jobs. Okay, so this I got asked quite a bit, or versions of this question. So, when is your next scene coming out? And what I can tell you is, drum roll, not anytime soon. I haven't filmed a scene in 4 years, and in the next video I do, which will be more in depth about where I've been, even basically if I had wanted to, I couldn't have filmed anything. So they say never say never. So you just never know what life has in store for you. So I'm not going to say I'll never film another scene again, but the chances are pretty slim. I'm not at all opposed to doing nude editorial work. Just for me, video, at least right now, not at this point in my life, my body, not where it was. So I will do editorial nudity, or the illusion of, but video, no. And for any of my friends that keep on doing it, they are amazing. They got it, I don't. So, I think that's really it right now. That's all I could really find at this point. But all the questions had pretty much been deleted because I had waited so long to get back to it. But like I said, I'm so sorry. There was technical issues with the actual video, then there was sound issues. So hopefully now that this one will work out. But again, so if hopefully this video works and we have it posted. If you have any questions I did not get to, please write them down and I will address them. And I'm going to be doing more videos and tell you more strategically about what I'm going to have going on, and if we're going to be having more of like a schedule as far as release of videos, as far as updates and timing, if it's going to be once a week, that sort of thing. The direction of the channel. Thank you just so much for having an interest and really being concerned and caring about where I've been and sticking with me. And I hope you'll still want to continue with me on this journey. And hopefully I am worthy of your attention. But until next time, bye.